Congratulations to the Vegas Golden Knights on winning their first ever Stanley Cup. Last night, it was the Denver Nuggets winning their first ever NBA title, and today it was the Golden Knights winning their first ever Stanley Cup. The only difference is, though, it took Denver almost 50 years to win their first, and it only took Vegas 6, which is the second fastest ever in the expansion era, only coming in second to Edmonton, who I think did it in 5. But either way, still an incredible achievement to Vegas and their fan base. Conn Smythe winner, Jonathan Marchessault. This Ward, he was outstanding this playoffs, but it could have gone to Hill. It could have gone to Stone. It could have gone to Eichel. There were so many people that deserved it on this team, which just goes to show the depth of Vegas and how well they played as a unit. And Aiden Hill, what a performance. I said in a previous video that he actually had to live up to Bobrovsky if Vegas wanted a chance to win it all. And I'll be the first one to admit when I was wrong, and I was definitely wrong. Bobrovsky needed to live up to Hill if Florida wanted a chance to beat Vegas. And to think, Hill only got to play because of an injury of Game 3 in the Edmonton series to Bersoit. I don't know how to say his name. I apologize. But either way, Hill wasn't even the starting goalie, but he played amazing backbone. And Vegas, the guys, they stepped up this entire postseason. Jack Eichel had his moments. He had a ton of assists. He had goals early on. I know the goals kind of faded out towards the end, but he still had so much influence on the game, whether it be assists, setting stuff up. His presence was definitely felt. Mark Stone had his moments. He had a hat trick in that game clinching Game 5 game. So he was all over the place. Marchessault, he won the Conn Smythe. So obviously he had a good time. I want to say he was second in the postseason in scoring, tied for first, something like that. I don't know. It was crazy. He was definitely deserving of this award, is what I'm trying to get at. And you can't forget about guys like Riley Smith. The list just goes on and on and on about guys that contributed to this Vegas Golden Knights run. But what a year it has been. They were first in the Western Conference. They beat Winnipeg in round one, 4-1. They only lost one game that series. Then they beat Edmonton 4-2. I know a lot of people didn't think they were going to make it out of that series. Well, they made it out, and they made it out of the next one and the next one, and they're Stanley Cup champions. They beat Dallas 4-2 as well, and then they beat Florida 4-1, and they dominated Florida. It wasn't even like I thought Florida was definitely going to be better than this, but they dominated Florida. Game 1 it was 5-2. Game 2 it was 7-2. So it wasn't like Florida had a chance. I even made a video saying not to panic, Florida, talking about just take it easy. And after Florida did end up winning that next game 3-2, and that was their only win of that series, Vegas's only loss. And Vegas bounced back, won the next game 4-2, and they just won Game 5 9-3. So they just pounded them. It was I don't Florida. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I thought Florida would have definitely been better. Like, that's just bottom line, plain and simple. And I think they surprised everyone by beating Boston, coming back from 3-1, sweeping Carolina. And I think they finally in the finals showed like the team that everybody was expecting to be. They showed the team everybody was expecting them to be at the beginning of the playoffs. Like, they just fell flat. They just didn't look impressive. Granted, like, Tkachuk got injured. He had a ton of penalty minutes. He just wasn't like himself in the finals. That's how I kind of viewed it. He was just off. Bobrovsky was totally off. Just I don't think he was mentally prepared. I don't know if it was the extra rest. Either way, Florida just they were in shambles. They were a mess. I tried to justify it early on. I had whoever came out of the East winning it all because the East in the regular season was the best. But I said it in a previous video. I'm not sure which one. But all the regular season is your ticket to the playoffs. And then what you do from there is up to you. So East, they had a good regular season, but the Western Conference champions, the Vegas Golden Knights, won it all. But either way, this doesn't take away from the special moment of the Vegas Golden Knights and their fans. So live it up, Vegas, or live it up more than you already do. I know Vegas is just crazy. But hey, Florida, even though you didn't win, just remember it could have always been worse. You could have lost to Toronto. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Like and subscribe. Congratulations, Vegas, on your first ever Stanley Cup. I'll catch you with another video. God bless.